Hello Chocs and Chockettes and in between, Roberto here for another video review. It's one I'm very excited for. It's the Milka Max Choco Jelly. Yeah, so very excited for this one. As I say, it looks I don't think it's got diamonds in it. It looks like it's got diamonds in, but I don't think it has. Looks to be Smarties. I think it's jelly pieces and popping candy as well. Let's have a look on the back, see what it says. See the English description at the bottom there. Alpine milk chocolate with jelly 7%, sugar coated cocoa candies 6%, and popping candy 4%. There we go. Yeah. So anything else of interest in there? Any palm fat or anything? Can't see anything. It's got Caranuba wax. That's basically from the palm plant or tree or whatever it is. So that is basically, for all intents and purposes, palm oil, although not exactly palm oil, but nonetheless. Oh, there you go. It's got palm oil in there anyway. Cocoa size 30% minimum in the Alpine milk chocolate. Milk size 18% minimum in the Alpine milk chocolate. May contain wheat and other nuts. Not too bad. And then what's the calories like? It's got the Coca Life symbol on there, sort of Milka or Cadbury use it as well, don't they? I think, yeah, the sort of fair tradey type of fare going on. Although find out more about that on the website, I'm sure, if you want to look into that further. I think it's partnered with Fair Trade anyway, or something very similar if not. So per 100 grams, we've got 507 calories, which isn't too bad. Usually chocolate bars are between 500 and 550, so that's well below the middle part of that. 25 grams of fat, 15 of which are saturates. Per 25 grams, 127 calories, 6.4 grams of fat, 3.8 of which are saturates. And what's the weight of the entire bar? Yeah, so it's a 250 gram bar. Quite calorific, but does look very, well, it's a big bar, let's put it that way, isn't it? So yeah. Alright, so that's quite nice. Bit of flourishes on the side, but nothing ridiculous, I think, for the size of the bar. The percentage wise, it works out okay. Yeah, I'm not sure there's much else to talk about, really. What's that on the edge? There's some different languages and things, I think. Interesting, just different translations there of 25 grams equals 1 portion. 10 portions per pack. Which makes sense since it's 250 grams. That's a tenth of the bar. 25 grams, as we say. Alright, well, I think, yeah, there is much more to say. It looks very nice. I like the colours. It's got Milka purple. It's purple's my favourite colour. It's a nice shade of purple. I like it. Of course, it's got this, yeah, red outline there. Some stars on it. I just realised the star on the actual bar itself. Obviously, the Alps in the background with the Milka cow. But yeah, I think we need to find out what it looks like. So let's give it an open. Let's do it. Let's give it an open. Okay, then everyone going to give this Milka Max Choco Jelly an open. Looks very, very nice actually. I'm quite excited for this one, as I've said. So yeah, so let's do it. Let's give it an open. So time recording, I've done about 900 and I forget now. I think it's about 920 reviews, believe it or not. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. In the top right hand corner, I've linked to a playlist of all my other reviews, as well as some related ones, such as milk reviews and yeah, anything else I can think of that you might like. So check those out. Hopefully you enjoy those too. Oh wow, look at this. Well, it looks gorgeous, doesn't it? It's very similar to Cadbury Marvelous Creation bar. As you can see, the design of the segments is the same kind of thing. It's got that sort of one that has a sort of hair texture. I don't know really. Yeah. Then there's the smooth ones as well, such as over here. Slightly different though, but there's the star ones. It's similar but different. As I say, these hairy ones are the same. Maybe these ones as well, but you know, it's just slightly different. It's definitely from the same design team, but as I say, a bit different. It's got these stars on as well. I think it's specific to this particular one. Yeah, I think so anyway, because it's the Choco Jelly. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing them on the other Max bars, but it could be a new thing that they've done. Not seeing them on the other Max bars, but it could be a new thing they're doing these days. See the colours in them, quite nice, but muted colours, I think you'd say as well. Sort of not very bright, at least on the outside of it. You see lots of chunky bits sticking through as well. I mean, looks really nice. It reminds me a bit of sort of bubbly bar really as well. Actually, looks very does look very, very appetising. But of course, trying to work out what a tenth of this would be relatively difficult. I think you'd say as well. You know, it's, well, yeah, a 25 gram portion anyway, which is a tenth. But yeah, it'd be very difficult. Let's give it a bit of a measure. And obviously we can't, well, the caliper's not big enough, I think, to measure it to the length, but we'll do that with a normal ruler, measuring stick. Let's measure the from the edge. It's about 8.9 centimetres wide. We've got these troughs here, just about 8.2 there. This has a lovely smell to it. It does smell like milk or bubbly, really. And the height, about 1.06, 1.1 if you round up. Yeah, in the trough as well, it is about 0.7 centimetres. Okay. Right, and we'll yeah, do the do the length. Let's see. The order. Let's see. Well, no, it's a bit wavy at the edges, of course. So we'll do it from the farthest point to roughly the farthest point. It's about 26 centimeters. And then from trough to trough, about 25.6 roughly. Okay, there we go. So it's not quite as wide at the top, but you know, it's not too different. We can see it's not quite straight at the sides. Right, let's give it a bit of a snap then. Oh wow, yeah. Oh wow, look at that, wow. I guess they're the sort of gummy bits as well. Look at those. Really interesting, look very nice those, don't they? Very big as well. Reminds me of the Australian Cadbury bars as well, the size. See from the top as well. I think they look really good actually. Nice purple for Milka as well. Let's give it a snap elsewhere, see if we can see. Look at that orange as well. It's a bit, so I'll hold it up a bit better. A bit of more of an idea for the colour. There we go. Looks really nice, this bar, I have to say. This bar looks right up my street. I love sort of, yeah, chocolate with crunchy bits in and chewy jelly bits in as well, something I really like. I've come to really love, especially when tasting the Dairy Milk Australia bars. Little popping candy bits in there as well as white bits, I think, anyway. Yeah, but you can see those, you know, where they're glistening, those popping candy bits, just that bit there. Right. Catches the light, goes white. Yeah, I'm very excited for this, very excited. I don't know if there's much other colours in this, just orange and the purple, but I think that's probably enough. You know, blue as well, actually got some blue. Yeah, so I think there might be only a couple of colours in this, so there could be more colours basically, you know, some reds and things. It seems to be, you know, I don't know, but maybe there's more, but you know, we've snapped quite a bit here. But yeah, oh well, looks very nice all the same. But see, relatively muted colours, but might be matching what's on the front maybe. Looks like there should be some red, shouldn't there? But I'm not seeing any. Maybe there's somewhere, unless that's a representation of the purple jelly bits. Maybe, I'm not sure. It could be just a bit of a different colour, but you can see they're very purple in hand. Yeah, wow, really nice. Okay, let's give this a taste. Very excited for this. I think we could be on to a win here, fingers crossed. So let's give it a taste. Okay then, I'm going to give this Milka Max Choco Jelly a taste. Yeah, so very excited for this one. It looks absolutely gorgeous, as you've seen a minute ago. Got bits that we sort of chopped into bits earlier, I guess, sort of snapped apart because you've got blue sort of Smartie type things in there. There's purple jelly bits that look very nice. I really like the look of those. Really do look gorgeous. And there's some orange bits on the other side as well somewhere. A bit of an orange one there. Oh, there's some red according to the cover, but I'm not seeing any of the red bits. You know, but they just might be the actual jelly bits that are just a bit too pinky red, maybe. Not sure. On the cover, it might be a bit discoloured. But yeah, all right. Well, let's give this a taste. I've got a big chunk here, so very excited for this. As I say, really excited. So got popping candy in as well. I think I might have mentioned. I'm not sure, but see every now and again, sort of shining as the light catches it. I think maybe a white bit at the bottom there, on the left of my finger, maybe a bit. Hard to say. Maybe that bit's in between the segments there. There's a bit of popping candy there. If you can just see it in between the purple bits, I'm not sure. Glistening a bit. Could be. Anyway, very excited for this. So let's let's give it a go. I had a crunch for a bit of, so we got a few things in. Okay, so I've got some jelly bits in there, crunchy bits as well. Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's give it a taste. I feel the popping candy straight away. These jelly bits give a bit of resistance actually, not too soft, but soft of course, but chewy. It does remind me of the well, okay, some huge amounts of jelly in here actually. It very much reminds me of the Australian dairy milks, really, just cram packed full of contrasting textures. Wow. I'm really getting a lot of popping candy in there as well. Got a nice crunch from the sort of Smartie bits as well. And candy sugar pieces, whatever they call them. Interesting. I'd say maybe the jelly bits are a bit too tough for the rest of it. They don't quite work with it. You can see here the so-called Smarties, well, candy sugar pieces or whatever. They're kind of rugby ball shaped, sort of. There you go. Yeah, so not quite a circular, spherical like Smarties, but there we are. You know, clearly a similar kind of thing. What does that actually call them? Sugar-coated cocoa candies, it says. That's what they're called. Alright. Yeah. Interesting one, this one. Yeah, it's interesting. It's nice, but I feel like the chewy bit is quite a bit too chewy, maybe. The chocolate's good, actually. It's a nice smell from it as well. The chocolate's pretty good, actually. I just feel perhaps maybe the candied jellies or the jelly pieces maybe just a bit too chewy and a bit too, not hard to say, but a bit too hard. They're not actually hard, but just a bit too chewy. Maybe better if they were actually a bit softer, then they work a bit better with the chocolate. You know, you do just end up kind of not really able to enjoy the chocolate and the jellies at the same time. I don't know, they just sort of conflict a bit, so you kind of trying to chew the jellies and then they're losing all the chocolates, you know what I mean? So it kind of not really enjoying both. You kind of trying to get through the chocolate to enjoy the jellies because you need a lot of chew on it. The sort of Smartie, you know, the faux Smarties or what have you, kind of work quite well. You know, but again, you've kind of lost them as well when they not the crunch from them, but they go quite quickly separately from the jelly pieces again because you're kind of chewing those, and then in the process of doing that, you're kind of eating the chocolate and also crunching away at the sort of, you know, the faux Smarties. A lot of sort of sparkle from the or pop from the popping candy as well. I don't know if you can hear it. Feels like it's quite loud actually. It's quite a nice experience, this one. I feel like, as I say though, that the jelly pieces need to be softer, I think, just to work with the chocolate and I guess the faux Smarties. It just needs to be a bit soft so you can enjoy it all at once, rather than kind of working your way through the chocolate and the Smarties in an attempt to chew the jellies. They're just a bit too tough. I know they can be soft. I remember when I reviewed the Terry's Chocolate Orange with cranberry pieces in, they were just beautifully soft, those in there. It was a perfect texture consistency for those. And I just wish it was a bit like that with these, where they were just quite soft and almost melted in the mouthie, really. So it's a bit of a shame that. I do really like it, though. I think it's really nice. I think the textures are lovely. Also crunch, but as I say, just maybe a bit too tough for these, jelly pieces. I like the colour of them, though. Focuses in a bit better. Yeah, but as I say, they're quite tough. You know, not quite as tough as midget gems or anything like that, but they're not miles behind, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of chew to get through them, and I think it's just too much when paired with the chocolate, which kind of melts in the mouth and goes away. And as I say, it means you're not quite enjoying the chocolate as much, and therefore the sort of faux Smarties, because you're just trying to get your way, chew your way through those, really. So yeah, but I really like these. I think they're very exciting, very interesting. I think kids would love them, and I'm particularly excited about them. I just feel like the consistency of those chewy jellies should be a bit softer, really. So for me, I think if they were soft, I think you'd be talking pretty much a 5 out of 5, but it kind of detracts from it to quite an extent, really. And I think for me, I think 4.5 out of 5 would be too high. So I think, as I say, because of the fact that, really nice crunch, really nice chocolate, actually. I like the chocolate. Milka chocolate, I can kind of take or leave generally, but I think it's really nice in this case. It works very well. It's just being accompanied by those different textures. I like the crunch from the faux Smarties. It's jam-packed full of stuff, as I say, but I just think the fact that the jellies kind of just detract from the bar as whole from the rest of it, from the chocolate and the sort of faux Smarties, and it just you're just trying to chew your way through those, and you don't experience the rest of it because you kind of you'll just melt away or crunch away. And the pumpkin candy's there, it's nice, but it doesn't add loads, so it adds a bit of pizzazz, you know what I mean? So yeah, not too bad. But yeah, I think for me, as I say, I think it probably would almost be a 5 out of 5 if the jellies were a bit softer, but it does detract quite a bit that they're not really. Still really nice, but it just could be better, really. And I think for me, therefore, it's a 4 out of 5. Okay, guys, so we enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube member program. Go to support the channel. Really is. Link for that's in the description. As is the link for the Discord server, which is a great way to keep in touch with myself and the community. Click on these links that's appearing on the screen now, or has appeared, or will do at some point. Yeah, it really helps out the channel, and you can experience more of my other videos as well. And leave comments for free. Always do my best to reply. And have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. See ya.